Welcome to another episode of Dicey Miscrits. It's Monday. It's the best time to play D&D, so you should check that out. Introduce yourself. I'm all discombobulated. Everything's happening out of order. Introduce yourselves. We'll start on this side, I think, is the side to start on. You guys know how to introduce yourselves.
Hello, my name is Michael. I'm playing Tiny. Our pronouns are he, him.
I'm Mallory, and I'm playing Animosity, and our pronouns are she, her.
My name is Irene. I'm playing Moriana, and both of our pronouns are also she, her.
My name is Rita. I am playing Pyrea, and our pronouns are she, her.
Hi, Jacob, Megasaurus Rex. I'm playing Duncan Dukes, and I'm the cute one.
You are Duncan.
What are your pronouns?
The cute one.
Huh?
If
That's okay.
you guys don't refer to the cute one as the cute one, the pronoun police is gonna cancel.
Unlike you blue-haired liberals.
Oh my
We're
God.
quoting. It's a haha silly quote.
We are he, I am him. This is we.
That's staying
You
in.
are thee.
Your whim.
I'm not editing that out for you.
Don't.
Leave it in.
I thought it'd be funnier if we did Captain Planet. Just Earth, wind, water.
Bummer for the kid that got hard.
Yeah.
Absolute bummer for the kid that got hard.
Isn't that also like telepathy?
No. He cares. They care? I don't remember
cares.
the gender of the kid with heart.
He was super bummed about it too. There's like a whole episode where he was like, "I can't believe I got a heart. That's stupid."
Why don't I have actual
We're
powers?
like, "Yeah, it is."
The other four children light him on fire, throw rocks at him.
They're just like, damn,
Here you
that
go,
sucks.
dumbass.
My name is Gideon. I'll be your DM this evening and some other evenings too. My pronouns are he, him. I've been playing a whole lot of people who have a whole lot of pronouns, including Prisoner 237, whose pronouns are he, him.
Is that kind of like Experiment 626?
No.
Oh,
Different number of arms entirely.
damn.
I'm sorry.
Not a Vidalkin, got it.
I, too, really enjoyed... Vidalkin.
Do Vidalkins have 6 arms? I'm sorry. This
Four,
is...
I think.
Yeah.
4 arms.
Who's that?
Well, everybody has 4 arms.
That lady from
Uh,
that lady from that game with multiple arms.
Mortal Kombat.
No.
Oh, okay.
It's the fantasy game. Elden Ring?
Elden Ring.
Ronnie.
A lady with multiple arms.
Oh, the
Ronnie.
doll.
Oh,
The
yeah.
doll. Yeah. Tarnished.
You should check out our TikTok. We had a lot of fun filming it today.
Yeah, we did a pretty good TikTok. We do a pretty good TikTok, just kind of period. But this one was pretty fun.
This one was really fun.
Greasy Money Baby says the Pizza Planet shirt is really cool. And also,
Thank you.
Sapphire subscribed as a tier 1 sub for 21 months. And spent 100 bits to highlight a message that says penis.
It's like the sister city of Venice.
I see.
The sister. So last we left off.
we have to play D&D.
Yeah, right. We
We're
came
not just
together to
hanging
do
out.
something. Last we left off, you guys did some traveling, did some resting. We got to know our characters a little bit better. We learned that Tiny
Is a virgin.
virgin.
Well, that's not what he
we
said.
learned
He
that-
said he's never had a girlfriend.
We learned that. Oh,
I mean,
that's
you're not
true. Those
wrong.
are different things. Technically, very distinct from one another.
I mean, I guess.
We learned that Tiny gives good relationship advice. We learned that Duncan is mad,
It's never gone wrong
angry,
once.
generally frustrated. Sort of a general frustration. What was it? 3 separate NPCs got kissed? 3 separate PCs got kissed by the same NPC? If my count's correct.
Got it.
Who's the third?
Or no, she intimately blew in your mouth. That's right. Not.
You got blown?
Sure.
It says main contains sexual themes, if Holly Jolly the elf
Change our title right now.
blows
Blown
somebody.
by
I'm sorry,
Macy.
it's hilarial to you.
It's hilarious. It's hilarious, Jolly Anwin. But again, I
Refer
don't
by her
think anybody's
first-
actually asked her name.
Nope.
I don't think any of you know her name.
Don't care.
But you
But I
gotta-
do know that she thinks I'm important.
Yes, she thinks you're very important. She gave you a way of contacting her. She said a whole lot of things about Duncan, and made a claim about some Fey heritage amongst your group. Specifically, that 3 of you have Fey heritage. So that
1,
was
2, 3. That's right. Tiefling.
yes. I believe specifically she said the Silver, the Far-blooded, and the Material-blooded.
Because we
Being
are
a mermaid gets you.
In the material plane.
And then she's a fish, and I'm a dude with a TBI.
What?
Traumatic
brain injury. You forgot what TBI stands for.
Are you nuts?
Cut the camera.
I'm not editing that out for you. This is staying in, buddy. You did that to yourself.
Look, that's where we left off. What do you guys want to do? It's
Let's-
the dawn has come.
Can we please go to Rebels End?
So,
Can we deliver these fuckers?
what does this word mean? Consort?
Oh, are you asking Moriana?
What, concubine me?
Or concubine?
With a hard C.
Concubine?
Connoisseur.
Well,
Come on,
I guess I'm asking her because I know she speaks the language. Or no, you don't speak the language.
No, you guys speak
I
two
don't,
completely
but
different
it's the
elven languages.
alphabet is the
Oh,
same.
that's right.
The alphabet's the same.
That's where we left.
I said you probably know that she said that, and judging by the alphabet, it's kind of like going Latin to French, right? It's like it's not
Croissant.
completely divorced. You could pretty easily figure out that this word is concubine in Sylvan.
Concubiddy.
Do I tell him is the question.
I don't know. Do you tell?
She kept calling us your concubines. That's the word for concubine.
Oh no.
She called all of you equally concubines.
Yeah,
Ah.
all of us.
That's just not true though.
Did you
Oh, that's right. You thought concubine means friend.
Yeah, is there a way to call her back? I gotta correct this. I thought she was calling him my friend, because...
Oh, Duncan.
You know,
Duncan might be.
it's
I
a
don't know.
friend that you take to a certain extent.
It's a
We're not
different
gonna call her
friend.
back. She left
Okay, to Revel's End?
to Rebels End. On this journey, I'm going to study my spell book,
Okay.
the spell book.
Okay.
Okay, but everybody else can do whatever.
If anybody wants to roll 2d20 for me.
I would love to roll 2d20 for you.
Well, sorry. First, I think it's a d8. Then a d1. My bad.
4.
Was that a d20 or a d8?
D8.
Okay.
Do you want me to roll that
One.
one? Oh, no.
Somebody else.
You got a 1?
He did get a 1, yeah.
On a
And what was the
D20?
second one?
Oh, 2d20, right.
14.
That could be a 20.
It's cocked. Can you put a die on it?
Yeah, stack a die. Alright.
He's doing it bad on purpose. It was a 14. Just re-roll it, it's fine.
If it falls off, it's cocked.
8.
Michael said,
Great.
Interesting. Okay.
that's
Thank you for that.
4, 1, and then 8.
You guys begin traveling to Revel's End. It does look like eventually the winds begin to whip up a little bit faster. And it does look like a blizzard is probably on the way.
We're never gonna make it to Rebels End
We're
at this
gonna
rate.
die out here. Fun fact for the prisoners.
Where are we relatively when this blizzard hits? This blizzard.
We're rested, right? We got all of our stuff back.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys are about here.
Oh, we're rested? Everybody remember your 10 temporary hit points, please.
Is it just straight 10?
Hell yeah, dude.
10?
For what?
We helped the
Blessing
sun
of
god.
Lathander.
Oh yeah, the Blessing of Lathander. You guys all get 10 temporary hit points at dawn.
So, because we rested, new day.
Yes.
10? Okay.
Long
And
rest.
remember, kids,
HP back.
take your temporary hit point pool off first.
And remember, kids. Notes.
The government wouldn't do that.
Anytime they say the
God.
DM wouldn't do that to your party.
Yes, he would.
Yes.
Is it funny? He absolutely would do it to your party.
So you guys are traveling. Go ahead, give me a.
It says for. Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say for the harp, I think that it says I can control the weather.
It does.
Can I?
You do have access to the control weather spell.
Can I stop the blizzard? Or is that just part of the environment? Is that just how Revel's End is?
I think so.
I mean,
might depend on the
somebody's
source of the
already
blizzard.
affecting Revel's End.
If there's something that's
let me
like
just
conjuring a blizzard, it might
Run
be
the
weird.
spell through real quick and give it a quick look see. Roll a d4.
7.
7. No, it was a 1.
1.
Yeah.
So it's going to take about 10 minutes for the new conditions to take effect. How do you want to alter the weather?
I want.
You can alter the precipitation, temperature, and wind.
All three of those? Or just one?
All three.
Okay, well, I would like there to be no more precipitation,
Okay.
calm winds. What was the last one?
Temperature.
Temperature? Yeah, I'd like it to be 199. No, I'm just kidding.
Please.
Yeah. And a reasonable 68. No, I'm not gonna do 68. I can?
Yeah.
1
The
degree off from
Fahrenheit?
grace.
So these 3 changes will happen gradually. 1 change will happen at a time. Would you prioritize precipitation, wind, or temperature?
Precipitation.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. You
So
guys
not calm,
find
snow.
that the weather begins to slowly, gradually change. The precipitation begins to, like the snow begins to sort of filter out and fade. The wind begins to gradually slow down. And the temperature begins to get reasonably nice.
My god, it's not freezing. What's the temperature normally? Is it like sub-zero or is it like
Bitterly cold.
like 0 to 32 freezing temperature?
No,
Like
0
sub-zero.
I was gonna say 0 to 32 isn't painfully
This
cold.
is awful. I would. that it's getting so warm so quick.
Are we gonna devastate the local environment?
Is this snow melt?
It's been snowing for ages. I don't think there's anything to devastate more than
That's a
has been.
good point.
I'm
Guys, it looks like we might
Taking-
not have
taking the
to
mittens
stop.
off.
We've
for the
just had
first time
like
in a minute.
straight W weather, like 2 days in a row. This is
Street
great.
dogs.
Like first the sun came out. It hasn't done that here in a long time. They were saying in town, and now it's warm. We must have really helped that Lathander guy.
We should probably keep going.
Yeah, let's go to Revel's End.
Make an Arcana check for your spellbook.
Do you think we'll be able to make it before another blizzard hits?
This is yours.
I thought it was yours.
No. This one's mine.
It's probably.
Arcana, you said? 23.
23. You begin to look through this thing. It is written in Abyssal. It does not appear to be the writings of a demon, per se. Rather, a being of the material plane writing in abyssal. Working your way through, there is... The writing is chaotic. There's a lot of writing about sort of the general concept of change and of chaos, and what chaos plays in that, like what role chaos plays in how change occurs, in the cosmic sense. There seem to be... So there isn't... The spells here are written in an archaic fashion. They don't appear to be written in a way that is familiar to you. You can use these, like, spell diagrams and the, like, etheric mathematics behind the spells to cast spells. You do not feel confidently that you know necessarily what they'll do.
Okay.
A couple of spells of interest, particularly to you, that you can determine sort of the name of as they are written here, is Alter Value, Degrade Virtue, and Commune with Fail Goreth.
How do you spell Failgorith?
Great question. F-E-O-L-G-O-R-A-T-H. And then you can just decide where apostrophes go in that. I'll tell you there's 4 apostrophes. You can decide how to place them. That's totally up to you.
I'm putting 2 in. I refuse 4.
There are 2 other apostrophes. I'm telling you, there's 2 other apostrophes. You can decide where those 2 other apostrophes go, but there are a total of 4.
Fantasy writers.
Keep him on his
what are up
toes.
with
Put a
that?
comma.
I'm putting 1 after every vowel.
Okay. F-E apostrophe O apostrophe L-G-O apostrophe R-A apostrophe T-H?
Yep.
Gotcha. Okay. For those of you guys taking notes at home, those of you guys who, for whoever writes the wiki one day, that's how you spell failed.
That's how you spell it.
That's how you spell it. And get like a general vibe of what those spells seem to do. One seems to change how much something's worth. One seems to inspire like bad thoughts in somebody. And one seems to summon somebody that you can ask questions to and speak with.
I'm gonna hyperfixate on the person I can speak with and ask questions to.
There's some description of that individual. In particular, there's a set of likes and dislikes. Likes, smiling, jokes, and chocolate.
I don't think we brought chocolate, but
Dislikes, plants, dogs,
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
cats.
and that's the end of the list.
Whoa! That's the...
Dislikes, plants, and dogs.
So we can't
Trying
summon
to fight a
around
millennial.
Duncan, haha.
Fuck's that supposed to mean?
Did you just call my lord a dog?
You
or
got
a,
that dog
or a
in him.
plant?
You got that dog in him?
A plant. Duncan Duke says, pay your taxes.
On behalf of the Waterdeep Dukes.
Pay your taxes.
Pay your tithes.
What is Duncan Duke's actual take on taxes?
Keep on believing
Quickly.
them, dude.
In character?
To him.
In character.
In character.
I mean, pay me or don't. I know where you live.
Don't pay your at your own risk. That you take.
I guess.
The government has your address.
That's essentially what the government does, yeah.
Yeah.
Tax time.
Pay your tithes, or the Duke will dunk you.
True.
Alright.
Any other specific tasks anybody'd like to accomplish? Conversations they'd like to have on the path to represent?
No.
Okay.
Tiny's gonna work on its conversational Sylvan with.
With who?
Well, she just got
With Moriana?
with
Oh.
Moriana, but she walked away from the table. We can hand wave that.
All right.
I just
Yeah, that's totally fine.
want
You
to
guys
less.
take some time in Sylvan to be like, where is the library?
Well, no, he's got that.
Don't-
He's got that. It's more like, yes, I would like some extra guacamole, please.
Gotcha. Okay.
I've never had a concubine.
That is definitely one of the phrases Tiny learns.
Tiny is. I'm gonna speak on Moriana's behalf. Moriana is gonna teach Tiny all of the bad words immediately.
Oh, 100%.
Hell yeah.
These are the bad words.
The 6 words you can't say on TV.
Yeah, we can't say them
Which
here.
6 are
So
those?
use your imagination.
Have you ever heard that Blink-182 song? George Carlin had 6 words you can't say on TV.
Sorry, Moriana, I spoke on your
Blink-182 turned
behalf.
them into a song.
Look it up, kids.
Look it up, kid.
If
Well,
Tiny asked you,
Kids, don't look it
what
up.
do I need to know about speaking in Sylvan, and started up a conversation in Sylvan with you, what words or phrases would you teach someone who is sheltered?
She would probably be like, "Hello, my name is."
No, I've got that. And
Who?
so Tiny,
My name
fluent
is
in Sylvan,
what?
but it's
Okay.
just very formal because
Okay.
he was taught Sylvan by a giant.
All right. She'd probably teach you the. She'd teach you slurs. She'd teach you some.
You're rolling that one.
You know what's
I,
funny is that's exactly
Roll for
what
slurs.
Rita said.
That one. Yeah.
All right.
I
so-
rolled to see
So
how reasonable the words
So
are.
Tiny's
that
just
you-
like pointing at different people in the party, confirming words with you.
Wow! Mariana like puts down your finger and is like,
Put a finger down.
it's not for
Are the prisoners
formal
hearing?
friends.
Are the prisoners
Do
hearing
any of
Tiny
them speak
call
Sylvan?
Everybody slurs.
Make an insight check.
I'm
I
like,
absolutely know the bards speak Sylvan. I don't need to insight that.
Seems like you've decided already. I don't know what you're asking.
she's like, these are words you don't say about people necessarily, situations.
Oh,
It's
sorry.
not-
You're gonna walk back your slur
15.
education.
Not for us.
15?
Four.
15.
Uh,
How many of the,
for other
what do the
people.
prisoners know about the...
Hard to tell.
Hard to tell if they know what Tiny's calling
They have been awake for 48 hours. It's hard to tell.
As they should be.
Yeah. She rolled for charisma. She got a nat 1.
Dude.
It is what it is.
The prisoners are never fucking with the Harpers again after this.
So, eventually, some hours pass.
We keep going.
Perched on a high cliff, overlooking the sea of moving ice, is a bleak stone fortress carved out of a gigantic blade-shaped rock. A central tower looms above the rest of the fortress, and light leaks from its arrow slits. 4 smaller towers rise from the outermost corners of the fortress, and guards can be seen atop them. The wind, almost like a whisper, in your ear specifically, reminds you of the words written on the inside cover of the book you found in your father's.
Ah.
Do not go to the tower.
Does it look like my dad's handwriting?
Yes.
I'm going to the tower.
So Rebel's End is the tower.
There's definitely a tower here.
Can I ask? This is gonna be a very out of character question. Rebel's End. This was the start of the Dungeons and Dragons movie, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's that.
Yes.
All right,
the
that's
first
what
one
I'm
at the start of
imagining.
the Dungeons and Dragons
I just needed to double
Um,
check, but this is correct.
Can we get a picture on the screen?
Is Jarvis there?
No.
Disappointing.
Disappointed!
I want to ride Erica out of this town.
DMs, let your players ride an Aarakocra out of a tower.
Or just, in general.
Just tackle him off the top of the tower and then ride him
Oh,
the same way
there's
that
the
Sonic
picture.
does the helicopter propeller.
Which side
Thank
are we
you.
coming from?
This side.
Wait, that's us right there.
That's right there. Oh my god.
Are
Tag
you
yourself.
wagon? I'm the snowdrift. Is it still unseasonably warm?
Yes, a bit.
How is there? Never mind. I'm not going to ask that question. It's not important.
I mean, it's
Magic.
60. It's
You're
snow isn't gonna start
I'll say,
evaporating.
like,
Well, no. I was going to say, how is this boat getting here?
Oh, got it.
oh yeah, that boat would not be able to get here. The
It-
Sea of Moving Ice is almost,
Not moving.
it's not favorable during normal seasonal progression. Right now, it's downright treacherous.
So it got here. It's just not leaving.
That makes sense.
Gosh, you should DM one of these campaigns.
Wow. When's boys campaign?
How do you feel about it?
Are you the fourth one?
Are you the secret fourth player?
Player was me all along.
Alex,
We'll talk.
if
We'll
you're
talk.
Alex,
This is
if
a
you're
DM Diaries
watching
conversation.
this-
Listen.
Alex, if you're watching this,
Alex,
please.
please.
It's a DM Diaries
We
conversation.
want Alex to be the fourth player. Player 5.
Kendrick.
Kendrick! Drop another district and my life is yours!
Alex.
I just realized what you were quoting.
Oh, yeah.
Alex.
I wish I sounded
Join
like
the
Kratos. That'd be
D&D
tight as
camp.
fuck.
Oh, I was not imagining Kratos. I was imagining the guy that fights Gale in Elden Ring, the DLC.
Egon.
Igon, you're
Yeah. Which, funny enough, is like, that's a Game of Thrones reference I found out. That whole thing. It's Aegon is Aegon. Aegon.
I thought Gale was in Dark Souls
And then
3.
Bale is Balin, the Dread Dragon. It's
Oh, Bale. Sorry.
yeah.
Oh.
It's crazy. Anyway.
Gotcha. I thought Gale was that rip dude with a gun. In Dark Souls 3.
Oh, fuck.
He's the guy who
Yeah.
tells you to touch a scrap of painting and then laughs at your ass immediately after.
Elden Ring DLC spoilers. Summon Igon during your fight with Bale. That's your spoiler. That's it.
That's the whole spoiler.
That's it.
It's so fucking good. Do it. It's,
So yes, you see before you the very aptly named prison of Revel's End.
No more rebels. No more parties.
Just end.
That's the end of the party. This is the end of the line for many criminals all throughout the land. Its cells well stocked thanks to organizations like the Harpers, who regularly bring prisoners this way.
Oh yeah, I've been here like a million times.
Have you been here since the winter hit?
This is an odd place. Oh, Crazy Money Baby said, "Curse you, Bale."
curse you, Bale. Yeah.
Yeah, this is probably someplace that you got brought by Harper's once you were a bit older.
Yeah.
This is definitely a trek to make when you're not quite so young.
Or maybe you heard of Harper's who went here and came back and was like, man, Icewind Dale sucks now.
Prisoners here are identified by numbers, robbed of all sense of identity, and the whole of the building is constructed in such a way as to make escape as impossible as possible
Whoa.
in a world full of magic and treachery and skill. This place is where those who don't die go to wait until it is their time.
So anyway, are we just dropping them off and leaving, or Anna, you must know. Do we have to like buzz in?
Yeah, I have not.
I'm
We
gonna
gotta
bust
report
out a
it.
little Harper handbook and flip to the protocol page.
We have to report
We
in.
have to talk to more people.
So
Yeah.
just in case you guys have forgotten, you were also asked to do something while you're here.
We're gonna talk to somebody. We gotta talk to.
Valish Gaunt.
Bro, I don't think I wrote that down.
We do have to talk to Baelish.
Moriana, not even Didn't even begin
Who
to cross
asked us
her
to
mind.
do that?
That
Very
was
fine.
the speaker.
Yeah.
The town speaker for Bryn Shander sent the sheriff to ask.
Us to speak to Baelish.
What does he know
was
about the
going to
Rime?
ask,
What does he know
Yonder.
about the Rime?
but Yonder was gone, so he
Yeah.
asked you guys to do it instead.
Look, man, that sounds a whole
Wait,
lot like Moriana's
What did you
not
say,
job.
Pi?
We're supposed to ask him what he knows about the Rime and what he knows about the Arcane Brotherhood.
Bad.
I labeled it as Revel's End side quest, so aptly named.
There was definitely also an offer, just in case nobody took it down, the town speaker did offer leniency on Valish's sentence in return for actionable information.
I think because we were like, bad guys at Revelez and die here. But,
Okay.
you know, he might not give us the information otherwise. So,
As we go up to deliver the prisoners, is there like a guard or something meeting us out there?
Yes, as you approach, you do see there is a couple of guards wearing a tunic bearing a gold crown on a red field, as well as a thick amount of furs beneath their well sort of maintained plate. Three of them come forward. Identify yourselves.
Hi, I'm Anna. I'm with the Harpers. We have a group of prisoners that we're coming to deliver.
We've been expecting you for a while. What took you so long?
We got caught up with,
I'm just kidding. This place is a shithole, I understand.
yeah.
Come on in.
You know, blizzards. Now it's 68 degrees. It's crazy out here.
Unseasonably warm.
Unseasonably.
Yes. How about this weather?
Yeah.
at
Locally.
least it's a dry cold.
It is a dry cold.
It is a
'cause
dry
there's
cold.
no
The precipitation
precipitation.
stuff.
Please come inside. You see, he directs you guys
Hey,
forward.
fair
Several more, about 12 guards come out and start to sort of surround the caravan and bring you guys in towards these large stone doors. Alright, you can release the prisoners. We will take them into our care post-haste.
Okay.
We're not gonna release them, but we'll unshackle them from
Release
the
them.
No, I'm not
car.
saying just let them
No.
run off.
Yeah. You
Oh,
know,
You
They're-
can
they're-
release the prisoners
they're-
from your care.
Okay.
you know, a lot of the people in our group are kind of
New
newer
to this?
Newer to this, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's my
I-
first job.
I do this for fun.
I do it for the magic.
Okay, you guys can shut the fuck up.
So,
I'm just kidding.
We have 3 assassins.
Yes.
Okay.
Members of the, I just forgot the name of the
The Brotherhood?
organization that I invented.
No.
Folly. The Folly.
It's the
Yes.
folly.
The Folly.
Yeah.
I did not write that down.
Members of the Folly. This is an extreme success. To be lauded, surely.
Thank you. The Duke did a wonderful job.
Hey,
Alright. Well, let's not.
Fuck yeah, I did.
while
So if you want to
we were,
come out of the wagon, so
you guys can go ahead and
I'm
start
gonna
getting
go.
them out of the wagon. Yeah.
Break the chains. Take them out.
I mean, you can just unhook.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
You can keep them cuffed.
While
I was gonna say, you unmanacle them?
You don't have to
No.
unmanacle
Like,
all of them.
I imagine
You
the
just
manacles
bring
are
it
also
out,
then
yeah.
like.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah, you're just bringing them out.
Yeah.
You see several of the guards start like just picking them up by the armpits and dragging them in.
we were, what was the name of the place? We were just in Brinchander.
Yeah, we
Bridge
were in Brinchander.
We were in Bridge.
We were just in Brinchander, and I was asked if I could speak to Valish, who's being held here, on behalf of the
town speaker.
the town speaker in
who
Brinchander.
precisely?
Valish,
Brian.
Which town speaker?
the one in Brinchander.
The
Defense Shade?
Hmm?
Defense Shade?
I'm checking my
That's
phone.
the one.
That's the one.
You'll have to speak with Warden Marthanis, but I could be sure to take you to her.
Appreciate it.
You guys are led in to Revel's End. You see this, it's quite spacious, very large, with continual flame sort of lights, almost this like strange artificial flame that continuously glows to illuminate this place very dimly. As the doors close behind you, each of you probably gets a bit of that sort of feeling of what it must be like to hear those massive stone doors swing shut and never see the outside world again. No windows as far as the eye can see. This is an inhospitable place among inhospitable places. Even before the rhyme. You see the guard takes you over to a stairwell and goes, "Please follow me." And you guys begin to sort of wend your way up to the top of the tower.
Can you say what the warden's name was one more time? I'm so sorry.
Marthanis. You, in fact, are aware that the warden is secretly also a harper. I would say with your background, you have that inside information.
But they're like actually doing a good job of keeping it secret.
Yes.
Well, they're also not like boots on the ground.
They're actually doing a pretty good job of being secretly a harper.
Mm-hmm.
Just sort of as a precaution to sort of smooth things over with the harper. That's why the harpers are so welcome to just drop prisoners off here. Is that secretly the warden is also a harper, and you are aware of this information. But yes, you wend your way up to the top of this tower and find yourselves in a chamber with a human woman with a very just calm and unflappable disposition. A red robe with gold trim and a ring with 7 tiny keys on it sort of hanging out of the pocket. On a bit of the aged side of human. It's like 50 to 60.
Badla says 50 to 60. You're aged. Continue.
That's mature.
Yeah,
To
You
some.
decide if
this
that's
is
fine
certainly
wine or milk.
a mature woman.
Mature.
This is certainly a mature woman. She's definitely. You wouldn't say that there is like an elderly essence here,
Okay.
but it's not a youthful one either. There's definitely still. This is an energetic person, but that energy is finely controlled at all times. You don't see a weapon on her person.
Okay.
Sort of in any obvious sense.
Is she wearing any armor?
No, just a robe.
Gotta do it.
Magic user.
You see that she has platinum blonde hair that she has sort of just done up in a very tight bun. There's like a stray hair that has managed to escape it that sort of dangles down one side. Strange like black eyes in terms of the eye color. It's either a dark brown or like coal black. Very thin features, sort of taking you in as you enter. You may go, and the guard turns and leaves.
What was her name again?
Warden
Marthanis.
Warden Marthanis. You would know, I guess, having the inside track here a little bit, that her name is Martha. Marta Marthanis. Excuse me. I got the switch. Her name is Marta Marthanis.
The out of character I'm gonna ask before I try to do this again. Could I use the name dropper feature and know Martha? Would I already know Martha? Could I call her Martha, or is she gonna like smack the shit out of me if I do?
You've never met her, but it's been explained to you that by other Harpers that she is a Harper. That this is a person. Like the reason why they're able to bring.
I'm still gonna
prisoners
treat
to
her respectfully. Then
They
I'm not
treat
gonna
her
be
respectfully.
like.
I don't know if
I
we're
would
on
say
first name
you,
basis
you
yet.
do think that as long as you're respectful about it, the name dropper feature that you have from your background could come in handy here as a way to like subtly be like, we're Harpers, and we're a big enough deal that we know you're one. And almost like the way Yonder tried to suss out if you guys were Harpers
Yeah.
on the low. You know what I mean?
So I'm gonna say, Warden Marthanis, it's great to see you. Interesting weather we're having, isn't it?
Yes, I thought I sensed some sort of arcane influence on the weather. Was that you?
Could have been, I was just playing my harp.
Flash the harp!
Flash the harp. I'm so awkward. I'm sorry. Hey, fellas. Role-playing games involve role-playing. Just a warning.
Make a
I'm so scared.
make a persuasion check.
Okay. $17.
17. She sort of looks
Yes.
at the harp and goes, It's been some time since I've seen that.
Yeah, I'm gonna name drop Yonder real quick. We were in Brinchander, and I ended up picking this up from my friend Yonder.
Your friend? Well, I suppose he's always been a sociable sort.
Owen. When we were in Brinchander, and we were gathering the assassins to bring to Revel's End, we were asked if we could speak to Valish and ask him some questions from the town crier there.
Devessa's an old friend. Yonder's an even older one. How old are you? Each of you.
I don't know.
23.
27. I'm writing that down.
I'm not sure how old I was when my parents found me.
89.
Old enough and human.
Interesting. Very interesting. You say you're Yonder's friends?
Yeah. She got a harp. I got these weird ass gloves.
Just dangling there with their metal bits and shit.
He was a strange individual, for sure, but Anna, out of all of us, definitely got the closest to him. I think when he left Brinchander, she even knows where he went? I don't know. They had a final talk. It was very formal. He's a weird riddle man.
I traveled with him for a time. So
Oh!
I'm not unfamiliar with his nature.
Riddles.
What?
He's never direct.
He's part of the same group that we're part of, and that I believe you might be a part of too.
Yes, I mean, if you want to say it out loud. Yeah, I'm keeping up with that aspect of the conversation. But yes, to do away with any unneeded obfuscation here in this chamber, I am aware that we are all Harpers here, yes.
Oh, cool.
They're new.
Most of our group is new.
I see. But yes, I traveled with him and some of his other companions shortly for a time. Quite a while ago. He is strange, but the world's strange, and I think he possesses a strangeness that is not dissimilar from it. It's not positive nor negative, it just sort of is.
If you were to put it on a chart, it would be chaotic neutral, would you say?
What the fuck are you talking about? No, she doesn't say that.
Moriana breaks out diagram.
Yeah, we were supposed to ask the Valish guy questions about the Arcane Brotherhood
Certainly.
and the Rime.
Do you have any means of... I mean, my people have not exactly had new questions for him. What sort of skills do you have that could loosen his tongue?
What did the sheriff say to you?
Well,
That's it.
the sheriff said that he might be able to offer leniency on his sentence
Yeah.
Oh.
if he were to offer information.
Absolutely not. Revel's End is a life sentence, always has been, always will be, for as long as I am around.
Does
Which, hopefully, will be a while.
Does Valish need to know that?
I dislike the concept of lying to him, but I suppose I won't be the one doing it. Which of you shall be doing the interrogation?
I can do it.
You can do the lying part. I can break his fingers.
No, we're not torturing.
I'll only... well, first of all, I'm not...
Does he have
Torture.
any fears?
Torture is not a means of gaining information, but it is a useful way of reminding an individual of the position in which they find themselves, how much control they have over it, and how much they lack. But I will only allow one of you into the chamber. Are you sure that it will be you?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, the sheriff did ask you directly, right? Or did he speak
You guys
to
as a group.
I mean, I can do it.
Who shall it be? I suppose I could allow two of you, but one at a time, if that makes sense.
Anna,
can
you have,
soften him up
you have
first.
seniority. I think you should be the one to go in.
Yes, I'm
And-
very interested in what your decision might be.
Is there an observation room?
I
Message me here. Are you trying to...
I'm trying to ask you, Gideon, is
Yeah.
there a reason like that this is happening other than roleplay? Like, are you trying to suggest like it might not be a good idea for my character to
No,
go
this
in?
is... I'm not stepping in here. This is her asking. Yeah, I'm not asking you if you're sure. She is asking your group.
Okay.
Yeah.
I trust Anna.
That's a good point to clarify. I try to... Or, I guess I would say, I will try to, in future, make it more clear if I, as a person, feel like I should step in about any decisions you guys are making as a group. This is truly just her.
well,
Yeah, we can do this.
Anna-
You know, good cop, bad cop.
Anna, you have
Huh?
seniority. I think you should go in, and more importantly,
Couple questions,
I
couple
think
fists.
the Duke, in any circumstance, should not go in.
I'll go.
Moriana's gonna like put her hand on your shoulder.
Is there an
Duncan.
observation room where we can witness the interview?
Oh, no.
Or a deck? No.
No,
Here,
he will just be
let's-
in
let's find the
his,
guard room and drink.
cell.
She's
Do
gonna
you
be
guys
outside
do you
of
guys
the
want to
cell,
stand
right?
outside
No.
the?
She's going to be in there with him?
Yes, that's why I will only allow one at a time.
You guys can stand outside the cell.
I assure you, inside of the cell is as safe as outside.
Okay.
He is, I assure you, very well restrained.
If I need anything, I'll yell.
Okay.
So it will be just you? Alright. Please follow me. And you see she sort of leads you guys away. She reaches the door and stops for a moment. Goes, actually, a guard will escort you there. And she opens the door and goes, please come and escort them to prisoner 237. And you see a couple of guards who were posted up on either side of the door.
Get really inside on that interaction.
Can I? Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah,
can I
insight.
do like I don't know, investigation or
Insight, investigation, or medicine?
perception? Medicine. Lots of things happening. Investigation. That's going to be a 26 in investigation.
An investigation?
Yeah.
Something has very suddenly come up that she would rather be here for.
I got a 7 on insight as to
7
why
on
she
insight?
switched.
That was pretty weird.
That was pretty weird.
Is anyone else going to do a medicine check? Because if not, I will.
I think Duncan is
I'm not
daydreaming of
proficient,
torture.
so
I'm proficient, but I
21 with a nat 20.
don't see.
On which one?
Medicine.
What would you be looking for within a medicine check?
You see something changes about her physicality. There is something wrong with her that flares up. And it seems there's like a weary expression, and she's sort of the way.
I'm sorry.
Cloud giants are very spiritual. You've seen a lot of people sort of seeking spiritual guidance from a chronic issue that they suffer from. It's not dissimilar.
I hope you feel better.
What?
I said I hope you feel better.
Oh, I'm sorry. Our newest members are very forward.
What?
I assure you I feel quite alright, but I appreciate the sentiment regardless.
Of course. It's not blunt to say.
It's forward is all I'm saying. And she's gonna like lead time you.
Ty's just gonna go off just sort of like grumbling.
There's no need to apologize for politeness. Go on.
We're going. I don't know.
Can I,
Are we all
can I
going?
introduce
Can we all
myself to
go?
the guard that's showing us the way?
Sure.
Hi, I'm Anna. What's your name?
Goblin guard.
What's his name, Gideon?
You see an orcish man standing in the red tunic,
Dork.
Arctic wear.
Name.
Lord.
Name what?
Lord.
Lorb? L-O-R-B?
Yeah. Lord.
Nice to meet you.
New birdie
Yes.
companion.
So, Anna, was it?
Yes.
I should warn you of a couple of things with prisoner 237. They are currently experiencing full body restraint due to their nature as spellcaster.
Okay.
They appear to possess psionic capabilities, however, they do not appear to be manipulative in nature insofar as they can make you do anything against their will.
Okay.
However, I should insist that you make as few promises that cannot be kept as possible.
Okay.
We do try our best to balance humane treatment with the nature of the severity of their crimes.
Right. Do you know why Baelish is being held? Lord?
Yes, they are held under charges of high conspiracy against the 9 towns, as well as subterfuge and espionage for the nation of Luskan.
Hey, Lord. Why would the sheriff of Brimshander tell us to balance shortening of sentences if he knows the warden would never allow such a thing? Surely he wouldn't tell us, knowing us to be harpers, to lie.
Your harpers?
We came in
Yeah,
bringing
yeah.
a thing.
No.
Yes.
I don't know any reason why that might be.
just for fun.
Okay.
You're talking to Random Guard 85, brother. I don't know what to tell you.
Lord will work.
I don't know.
Sorry, Lord.
You
Lord
don't-
is coming with us. He
Yeah,
knows our
you don't.
secret.
You don't feel as though Lorb. I'll specify. You don't feel as though Lorb not knowing why that might be is indicative of like some sort of
No,
super
all right.
special.
I appreciate it.
He's not
I
lying to you.
appreciate
Lord
Lord.
doesn't know.
So Lord, What do you guys do for fun around here?
I don't think you really get the vibe.
Well, you're not a prisoner.
Sort of.
Wait, are
of
you a
the,
prisoner?
Do you? So
You have
do
to have
you
days
think?
off, right?
Do you
know how
think
prisons
any?
work?
Do you see a bar around here, pal?
That's what I'm trying to find out.
There
She's
isn't
going to be
one.
asking the prisoner questions.
There's not one. We are a prison.
Tiny, I would appreciate it if you stuck around and then fuck off somewhere else, please.
You've got this.
He just said all of very real threats to Anna's
Lord,
whole deal.
Lord, are you coming into the cell with me, or is it just me going in?
No, we only allow one person's contact. That way, the prisoner doesn't become overstimulated.
Okay.
The effect of being alone for a very long time can sort of render the mind much more sensitive to the presence of others.
I understand.
I don't think Anna's trying to smash.
Make a stealth check, please. With
Make a
disadvantage.
stealth.
She started. Whoa,
Actually,
whoa, whoa.
here's what I want you to do. Both of you make a stealth check.
Disadvantage?
No, just
Aw.
both flat.
Okay. What the fuck is
Natural
that?
one.
Did you do that?
Did you
You
nat one on
started
purpose?
this.
Did you nat one on purpose?
I'm innocent, Pyria.
Stage whispering.
You're getting us in trouble with a
Did you
teacher.
see a tiefling?
I don't know what was it? Stealth?
I got a 13 on mine.
I got a natural 2.
Cool.
I'm innocent.
All that.
Literally, you're in a stone hallway. The echo in here is... The acoustics in here are inconducive to whispering anything. You can imagine that's probably by design.
I'm also in a,
People,
I'm also in a diving suit.
people having, like, subtle conversations, not super what they want to be happening in the prison.
I don't think it's going to be a problem.
Literally everybody... It's not like nobody says anything. You've never been more sure that everybody within any vicinity has heard what you said than you are in this moment.
It's just Anna turning around, making direct eye contact. Just shut the fuck up.
I don't think it's gonna be a problem.
think
That's
it's
what
gonna be a
Anna
problem.
said.
Anyways, we're here.
Lord, thank you so much.
It's not a problem, Anna.
Anna. Animosity.
Got it.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, my name is Lord Bungtron. So you're
I like that last name, Bungtron.
Bungtron. There's a Z in there.
You can't pick your name, I guess.
Keep trying to be nice.
Lord, can I ask you a huge favor?
What is it?
I know you probably have other duties, but
Certainly.
could you
I'll,
could you talk to my group out here?
I will be right outside.
Thank
I am
you
not
so much.
leaving the vicinity.
I don't think
Look,
Lord's
you're
gonna
good,
leave us
Tiny.
for anything, Anna.
This is how you do it, Lord. I see those biceps. You've been working out. They look great, bud.
Anna,
He's wearing plain armor and like 3 layers of Arctic
Anna,
clothing.
please.
I said what
I
I
asked
said.
him
Sorry.
what he did for fun. He didn't say he worked out.
The Lord goes. Make a persuasion check. Make a persuasion
Anna,
check. Get some charisma.
Anna, please
Make a
go in
persuasion
so I
check.
have to hear this for as little time as possible.
I
7.
am open
Seven.
to the door
Seven.
of this
You
house.
see, he goes, thanks.
That's how it's done. See, Tiny?
It's just that easy. Making guy friends, Duncan Dukes.
I
Hell
walk
yeah.
into the cell.
Yeah. You see, he does some gestures over the door and opens the door and allows you to enter and then shuts it behind you.
How do you know when she wants out?
Oh, just knock, say anything.
Oh, okay.
It's a door.
I didn't know if it was soundproof or not.
No.
I imagine this
you walk
guy's
in,
like
you
Hannibal
see-
Lecter. He's like,
Vanish gone. You see, this individual is tied, suspended by chains which are holding up their arms and legs like an X, with a clamped mouth guard, which obfuscates the entirety of the bottom half of the face. You see that he is just hanging here, long brown hair with a center part that sort of dangles down almost at an angle, so it sort of like cuts downwards in terms of length. And is just sort of hanging there as you enter.
He's hanging out.
Poor gray, like sackcloth clothes, written across which are the numbers 237.
Anna is going to. It's the baby from Deliverance, actually.
You know.
Anna is going to.
I know.
Just kind of casually come in, eyes downcast a little bit, knowing what she knows about psychic and magic powers, trying not to aggravate him, and say, I forgot his last name.
God.
Can't.
Okay. I'm sorry, I keep immediately forgetting. I don't know why.
You do also note they try to not identify his
237.
name. They use their numbers.
Valish's last name is Gant?
Yeah, Valish gone.
I have it written as Valish Brine.
Brian?
Mm-hmm. B-R-I-N-E.
Sorry, I don't know. I don't know what caused that to happen. I can't think of anybody with the last name Brian.
Prisoner 237.
You suddenly feel waves of focus center in on your mind, as almost the same way your internal monologue might prompt up. You hear, you're short for a guard.
I'm not quite a guard. I'm here to ask some questions. On behalf of the town speaker of Brinshander.
What inclination have I to answer anything that Devessa Shane has to ask?
Devessa has a message for you.
I believe my every waking moment within these walls makes the message she has for me rather abundantly clear. These hick towns and these little mines.
Prisoner 237, what are you imprisoned for?
Would you believe me if I said it's all just one big misunderstanding?
Maybe.
My organization has some bad blood with the 10 towns. He hasn't read the news.
No, I'm not sorry. Nobody's reading the newspaper to him, but like it's pretty awkward when somebody's like, "Hey,
My organization
excited
has
to see the
some
Twin
bad
Towers again.
blood.
Can't
with
wait
the
to
10
vote
towns.
for Joe Biden.
Yeah, literally.
How was the best case scenario?
Not anymore."
Look, it's old news. It's really all.
Your
They only half remember what actually happened, anyways. But those bad dealings inspire bad feelings, and they were not.
Bad dealings, bad feelings. I like that.
They were not receptive to my presence or the presence of my comrades. I heard one of them was burned at the stake. That was quite extreme.
What organization was this?
I am a member of the Arcane Brotherhood of Luskin. Are you familiar? You seem smarter than the people I've talked to lately. Well, talked, as it were.
Mostly cards, right?
Yes. they're about as conversational, even in their minds, as some of the lower forms of life on the planet.
I can imagine, we got escorted up here by, well, I don't know if you would know the guards' names, but someone named Lorb.
I don't know any of the guards' names. Believe it or not, they don't volunteer very much information to me. Save for when I'm permitted to eat or piss.
I suppose that makes sense. So, you're part of the Arcane Brotherhood.
Yes, of Luskin.
Luskin. I was wondering, actually, something about the Brotherhood. Which is, do they know or have any insight about what's going on with the Rime?
It's sort of what I was here to investigate. We heard of a reemergence of a substance we'd thought long since gone. And we're hoping to...
Don't think about it.
It's all the dice. It's fine.
I got most of them.
Keep
Hoping
going.
to determine what the source of that might have been, if the rumors were true, because that would pose quite a problem indeed. I mean, with a tower to research. Oh my god.
Just smush it.
You said the
I
tower
knew
to
you were
research?
there.
Sorry, I'm not here. These are brain conversations.
With the tower to resurge, that would pose quite a threat to Luskin, but frankly our interests have been in no way dampened by the Rime. I mean, really, I don't know that I have an interest in seeing it end, or any other member of my organization. We're really more of
Go ahead.
a club than any sort of movement.
Just people with similar interests, similar goals.
Yes, an interest in coming to a greater understanding of the workings of the universe and the weave of the basic building blocks that determine all things, and how we can use those things to predict what is to come.
You said that there was a source that you were interested, a resource you wanted to investigate here?
See, if you had the curiosity of those little-minded 10-towners, they imprison what they don't understand. And as amenable as this conversation has been, I'm afraid that much of the information I know is privileged to the Brotherhood. So, unless you're interested in joining...
Would I be allowed to?
Do you have any magical talent?
Some.
Then nothing is barring you outside of your ambition and your philosophy.
I guess not knowing, I'm cautious. That's always been my nature. Not knowing what source you're investigating or seeking out, I don't think I would join today, but it's been...
I mean, if you or the absolute hotspot outside ever change your minds, feel free to.
Inside check to see which one of us is gone
towards-
absolute.
Feel free to head towards the host tower of Luskin. I can tell you, although I certainly don't have no stake in the claim, that aiding me in my release would certainly be favorable to your odds of joining.
Guys, is it bad? I want to break this
I'm
down.
sorry, because there was a little bit of crosstalk. I didn't understand what you said out of character. You said something, the tower of something. I didn't hear that part. You said.
Oh, he said if the tower were to resurge, it would be very bad for the Brotherhood.
Did he just say something about the tower?
You said make your way to the Tower of Luskin.
Oh, the host's tower. Sorry, I forgot which tower you were asking about. The host's tower, which is the like the clubhouse in essence of the Arcane Brotherhood.
Okay, I understand. But overall, I mean, the Rime, you don't have any inkling as to how that started. I mean, you're pretty sure the Brotherhood has nothing to do with that.
The weather of the north is of little interest to us one way or the other. We're perfectly fine to let it continue as we are for it to end.
Right. You're more interested in finding this source and getting a tower to resurge.
No, preventing the resurgence of that tower would be my
preventing.
primary goal.
Why? I still don't. Maybe we kind of got caught up in other things, but why? You said it was a misunderstanding why you were locked up here, that the people of the 10 towns, they just lock up anyone who's different, anyone who's questioning how things are.
The 10 towns dislike the Arcane Brotherhood, so discovering one hiding in secret amongst their number was an unpleasant discovery for them. They naturally assumed the worst, and then adventurers got involved, and those are dubious groups even in the best of times, and the best of times are certainly not the times we find ourselves in. Are you raising your hand?
I am.
Okay.
Out of
Tell me.
character. Out of character, and technically out of this stream, I would like to include those of you at home who were not here for our last stream campaign that ended prematurely. We did find a red wizard of Thay burned at the stake, and we did find evidence pointing that this was a red wizard of Thay. Whether or not this was also a member of the Arcane Brotherhood, it was convoluted, up to your own interpretation.
I thought there was some doubt that they were a red wizard of Thay.
I found my Thay character did find like some book or something that was written in Thayan.
So I will say, being a Red Wizard of Thay does not necessarily mean you're not a member of the Arcane Brotherhood. The Arcane Brotherhood, being a Red Wizard of Thay is basically just like being from Thay. It's like a
potato,
heritage.
potato. It's a frat. The Brothers of
The Arcane Brotherhood
is a frat.
is like a club. It's a frat.
Yeah.
So
I
a
just
Red
want
Wizard
to
of Thay could be a
include
member.
you in, so you know.
There's
And you should know this too.
Jingle, jingle, jingle.
I'm gonna try to roll persuasion to get him to tell me what he was looking for in the prison.
Sure. Make a persuasion check.
Without, I've not offered him anything. I've just
Is
been
she
talking
able to inspire
nicely.
herself?
Inspiration is something you give to other people.
I have lucky though.
You do have lucky, yeah.
I'm gonna use lucky roll.
Speaking of,
Speaking of lucky,
I'm gonna use
speaking of rolling 3,
defeat lucky. I'm gonna use it.
It's a good one.
This roll, I'm gonna lose it.
this roll gone.
Whack.
Wait, my charisma went up, so it should be. This should be +3 now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then 17.
As long as you know.
17.
Yeah.
Suffice it to say, if you come across any unusual ice in your travels, best to avoid it.
Unusual ice.
There's eyes all over the place.
He said what he said.
I didn't hear him. That's why I said.
He said, "There's ice all over the place."
Oh,
I didn't realize it was responding to you.
I'm not here.
I know. I just didn't know what you said, so I said, "Huh."
I can't wait for DM diaries.
Unusual ice,
I
like
have a question.
I have questions. Well, yeah, duh, Charlton. We know this.
who's the hotspot
We don't.
that you were referring to?
That was my
handles
DM question.
I can't see them.
You can't see them. You just sense
They're outside.
a great amount of power.
Oh, an intense amount of aether.
Oh, no. Ow.
Well,
Oh
never
my
mind.
god.
Damn.
What are you doing? The Arcane Brotherhood wants you.
I want
Duncan
you so bad.
Sunken Dukes, monk extraordinaire. How do you feel about joining Wizard Club?
Wizard Club.
Plot twist.
Hell yeah, dude. Let me cast sleep.
He's the
Two components, left, right.
Sunken Dukes is the magical chosen one. But he put all those levels in monk, so. So-
What did you name your arms again? Or your attacks? It was Duke and Dukes or something?
Oh, it's just Dukes.
Oh,
Dukes.
just
Duncan?
Yeah.
Dukes.
Dukes.
No, I think they're both just Dukes.
What did I
put up my Dukes.
What did I say at the beach on Saturday? Call this one Riptide.
Yeah, you called this one Riptide
He
and this
said-
one Curl or something.
He said to stay away from unusual ice.
Yes.
Best avoid it.
Best
avoid.
avoid any unusual ice. And them Wizard Arcane Brotherhood, then be thinkers. Big brain.
I mean, I feel like we had a lot of fun with the ice the last time we had it.
That's a you opinion, and you're allowed to have that.
I think we
Alex
got
did some
100
cool
pounds
stuff.
of it. We get our souls, like, just back.
Is there anything else I should ask before I leave?
I mean, what?
Please help me.
No, what else does? We can send him one.
Maybe
She
you
said
could
we
ask
can
some
send him
questions
one
about the
more
tower.
Afterwards.
Let him know that maybe
What'd
like
you say?
He was in mid sentence, sorry.
maybe let him know that this tower that he wants to stop from returning. If he tells you information, you can look out for it and
where
stop it.
is. Yeah, and you do have inclination to stop it if
What?
it's bad.
This tower you're trying to prevent, the Brotherhood is preventing from re-emerging. Is there any information you could give us that we could help you on that?
Knowledge can be seductive. And the tower is no different.
Oh!
The tower has been gone for many ages. And hopefully it stays that way. It is something to which the leader of our organization is diametrically opposed.
Is there someone who's trying to bring the tower back? Someone seduced by the knowledge?
It's hard to say. I wasn't able to find out more about it than the fact that it seems the black ice is growing once more in the north.
The ice is black.
Black ice. Write that down. Write that down.
Yellow snow.
Just to be clear,
No black ice. And pray tell, could I ask you some questions?
no.
Okay. You can ask, but that doesn't mean
Where
I'll
are you
answer.
from?
No, I'm just kidding. I'm not sure.
Not sure. Adopted? What know you of your parentage?
I know only what I see, that I am a tiefling. And that I was found amongst a burning town.
Were you adopted young?
Yeah,
How young?
infant.
Have you given any thought to divination?
I think I was raised by many people, and a lesson I've often taken is that I'm starting to question, actually recently, as Hannah's trauma dumping on this random prisoner, is that the past can't be changed. Even knowing who they are or what they were doesn't change where I am or what I'm doing now.
If you want something that I could offer to you concretely, were I to fly this binding place, I could do a reading.
Prisoner 237, you are right. Knowledge is seductive. I'm afraid with that, I'm gonna have to say, have a good rest of your day. Maybe we'll talk again
You
someday.
want in?
Dude, what does 237 look like again? Like, what is he?
He's got a middle part, long
Is he
hair,
sexy?
draping
long
down.
hair.
Hold
Like,
on.
what's the
Hold on.
like? If we were to rank him 1 to 10, like what
That
is
was a
he?
1. He's not sexy. I'm sorry. Sorry to say. Sorry to say.
Well, he's not Anna's type.
Knowledge
Not
is
Anna's type.
knowledge is seductive.
I need you to roll a
237 is
D10.
not.
A D10?
And
Yeah.
divide by
Sure.
2.
I'm surprised we didn't roll
No,
a...
that's not what we're doing.
Are we rolling a D10 on Lork? Are we rolling a D10 on Martha? Like, let's get...
He's an 8 out of 10.
Fellas, he's an 8 out of 10, but he's chained up in a dungeon.
He's an 8, but he's
Smash.
suspended in a jail cell.
He might be a terrorist.
But he's from Luskin?
He's an 8, but he's from...
I don't know if you should let Moriana
He's an 8,
in
but he
there.
reads.
Ugh.
Alright. Anna's leaving.
Alright. Yeah, you just rap on the chamber door, and the guard lets you out.
Anna!
And that's what we'll go ahead and leave off for today.